TJ Electra Fry.
Uh-huh.
We've talked about your tight pussy tonight. We talked about finger banging. We've talked about your enormous tits and not giving those to anyone else, not trading those.
Right.
All this sort of just leads to, we got to get you a man. It's man time, baby. So I have a little dating game. Would you like to play it?
I mean, I guess. I don't know if
You're
I'm going to
gonna
find
play.
a man on there. Oh, my God.
Get your stick wet.
By the way, this is Luigi Greenberg art. So thank you, Luigi Greenberg.
Dating a Friday. Get your stick wet. Dating a Friday.
Get your stick wet, guys.
Give her a night she'll never forget. Friday, pick your man. We have a few options. Take
few
what
options.
you can. You're not getting any younger. And these guys have a sort of hunger. Oh, Friday, Friday, pick a man and have a baby. Friday,
Gonna have a baby.
Friday, pick a man and have a baby.
See what winners you brought today.
All right, first we got number one. We got Danny. Are you ready for Danny? Look at he kind of is wearing the sweatshirt that I'm wearing. Really, if I put myself back up here,
He's kind of, he's a little young.
it's my sweatshirt. You stole my sweatshirt, Danny. Kind of young. Oh, you're being facetious. All right.
You know,
well,
he's
listen.
40. He's 42.
That man is 80 if he's a day.
And his job is lawn care.
Listen. You walk out and go grab the paper every day, and you got a great lawn. Danny's taking care of it for you. This is number one. I'm just saying. Danny brings a lot of positives. Let's see what Danny has to say.
This is painful.
Nice, outgoing woman who is very attractive,
Oh
who would
my
like
God.
me for who I am for, because I have sensitive feelings.
He'd get along with your dad. Hey.
I can get my heart broken easily. My hobbies
You can't
are
speak the sentence
playing tennis,
easily.
hiking, camping.
Is this Forrest Gump's cousin?
I'm a good handyman around the house. I like to do stuff around the house.
I do like handy around the
Outside
house.
gardening, flowers.
I like
That's
flowers.
who I would like a lady. What's important to me is
I'm
my
not much of a lady.
And by the way, user ID Dogmen. Dogmen. Just keep that.
Health.
Dog men, not just dog man, but dog men.
qualities in a lady I look for.
Forrest Dump. Hey, yo.
Features. She
What did he say?
dresses well.
T-shirts? He likes
Didn't need a
t-shirts?
translator.
I don't know what he means.
And
Those teeth seem very fake.
she has a nice, very nice, attractive lady. What I'm looking for. My dream date is a romantic dream date.
my romantic dream date is a romantic dream date. Oh, I love him. I love Danny.
If I got to admit, the special one would be a table on the beach with roses, candlelight dinner, and music on the beach,
That sounds painful.
and holding hands and talking.
Oh,
The most
no.
thing I love about women are they got a nice attractive legs, nice body, and nice hair.
And That's fair.
I like elbows that are dry with a little moisture on them. Like, he is very specific on what he likes. I like that little divot in their throat where I cut. Oh, I don't cut them there. No, I'm sorry.
Eyes, pretty smile. The craziest thing I have done.
All right, what do you think the craziest thing Danny has done?
Oh, I bet he mowed the lawn for someone famous.
All right.
I ran across the street and I never looked.
No. Are you joking? Oh my God.
Committed a crime, Danny. Yeah, that's a crime.
Not trespassing, but jaywalking.
You jaywalk, Danny. You're a jaywalker.
Oh.
All right, the jaywalker is number one.
The most wonderful thing about me, I'm warm and sensitive.
I like cold and aloof, okay? So warm and sensitive is not going to do it.
His teeth fall out anytime he tries to say a long word, and it's just funny because he's like, I'm cold and sensitive. It's like
Superpower. I could have superpower. It would be the key
your
to the
future
city.
cut of the gym. Look at your future.
The city of my town.
Wait. He
You
said
should
his superpower would be the key to the city? That's not a friggin' superpower. That's called a key.
I love that you got that.
I could have superpower. It would be the key to the city. The city of my town.
It's the greatest fucking answer I've ever heard. You have any superpower in the world. You can fly. You can be invisible. You can live forever. Just want the key to your
I
goddamn
want a
city.
key to the city.
You should date me because I'm charming and I'm
Really
nice
like
and I'm
Forrest
funny and I will make a lady laugh.
And I wore my ghillie suit here to show you that I will hide out in front of your house like a camouflage bush for weeks.
I'm not into stalkers. No.
The only thing you'll see at night is these teeth if you shine a light on them. All right, that's number one. Are you ready for man juice number two? Lee. All right.
No, I'm scared.
Do you need to wipe yourself off before we go in here? All right.
No.
Oh, okay, you're dry as a bone. Here we go.
Has to like the same things like I do.
Oh, you got like the same things as Lee. Or DJE. We're starting off hard. You got to like the same things as Lee. You understand? You can't like anything different with Lee. With Lee likes his ladies to like what he likes. You get what I'm saying?
He just wants like a carbon copy of himself.
Yes, just avoid the smell. As well.
I think his
Has
breath
to like the
probably
same
is very bad.
things like I do. Like I'm very cultural. I like going to museums. Going to
Please go to a museum with Lee here. Big Lee. And his video game designer and zero teeth. That would be fun.
symphony, and sometimes going to concerts at Merriweather. The worst date I ever been on was the time
This is Barbara Walters. This is a great fucking actor.
when I was out to a restaurant and my
What?
ex-girlfriend started having a manic phase. The funniest thing that ever happened to me.
You had a girlfriend?
Who had a manic phase? Who thought that was coming out his mouth? Lee's a little deeper than we think.
Was a woman hooking up with me at the Comedy Factory, and the comedian cracking jokes about it. My guilty pleasure is me and my ex, like, to go to strip clubs and everything.
He talks about his ex a lot, you know?
Oh, is that turning you off a little bit? In your horniness? You don't like what... So this is a lesson, guys. No matter, how sexy you are, you got a big video game job, you're called Big Lee by your friends. It doesn't matter if you're talking about your ex too much. The girls don't like that. They don't like it.
How does this guy design video games? Does that mean that he just plays them? I don't think he designs shit.
I don't think you recognize how just weird and creepy video game designers and players are, but we'll leave that for another time.
The biggest thing about me is making video games
Lee's a 10 in the video game world. That's all I'm saying.
for them and getting paid for it. My pet peeves are a woman that doesn't have a sense of humor.
Yes, Lee. Tell it. Those unfunny bitches, Lee.
The thing I would like to try, which I'm afraid to do, is extreme cliff diving.
Yes, Lee, please do that.
He
Please.
likes
The most
extreme
sexy-
cliff diving.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
okay? I've done that before, so I
I
could
don't have
like
a neck, but I like to cliff dive.
I could see that about him.
Uh,
I think he maybe dove into a little too shallow of a pool on his extreme cliff dive.
Lee he's
Just
rising up the
saying.
board. Remember the first guy? I can't even remember him, and now because Lee is
The thing
rising
about
up.
me is my intelligence. I'm a sucker for a woman that's kinky like I am.
Oh, kinky.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, what's your kink, Lee?
That face right there tells you it is, whatever it is not legal.
But that likes to be tied up to the bed and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's really hot when a woman
No,
that
I'm
is-
not letting
is
you
a
tie me to
goth
anything.
like I am. I think you should date me
He's
because
goth.
one, I'm very
Did he just say he's goth? Hold
I
on.
think
what?
so.
What did you just say? Boner?
I think he did say he's goth.
I like a woman who's like me.
and everything like that. I think it's really hot when a woman that is a goth like I am. I think you should.
Well, Lee, where are you? God, when was this? So Lee's probably like 40 now. Lee, if you're out there, baby. Someone find Lee for us. We need Lee. I love Lee. All right.
To date me because
40?
one, I'm very intelligent.
Well, these are 10 years old, roughly.
10? I thought
I
these
would
were
love
from
to
the
do
80s.
I would love no, not these ones. These ones were aughts. I would love to find Lee and find out if he found his lady.
Two, because I know a way to a woman's heart is deep romantic poetry.
Deep
And
romantic poetry.
This guy's amazing. Oh, we may have found it. We got to find more video from Lee. He's got to be a personality somewhere.
three, I am very
Lee.
romantic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Lee, and I got to say, little
Very
golf clap for-
romantic.
Yeah, so now, Man Juice number 3 goes by pretty quick, so pay attention.
Oh, thank God. He's
My
old.
hobbies are going camping.
No, we got big old Cecil here for you. Cecil took some time
cut.
away from. He's got some tats.
All right.
I think
You
I
could,
Let's see what Cecil's got.
My hobbies are going camping, fishing, hiking, and boobies. And,
Boobies.
I'm glad you caught that because I was like, oh God, are they gonna catch that? But yes, you're right in his wheelhouse. Yes, Cecil is a fan of DJ.
out to dinner. My new woman is skinny, pretty looking. The only thing I ever happened on a date was I went on a trip and getting off the train, I tumbled out off the train onto the pavement. Sexy.
what about the train?
He goes, funniest date I've ever had is I went on a date on a train and I fell out of the train onto the pavement.
Wow. That's special.
Best date story ever, Cecil. Yeah, I bled on the pavement there for an hour. She just disappeared.
Did she push
thing
you?
about me is my look.
I don't know. Do you want to hear it again? Because it really is like, it comes
Yes.
up and you're like, what? Oh,
I know a way to a woman's heart is
there we go. Everyone, pay attention to this.
My hobbies are going camping, fishing, hiking, and boobies,
Hey-o.
and out to dinner. My new woman is skinny, pretty looking. The only thing I ever happened on a date was I went on a trip and getting off the train, I tumbled out off the train onto the pavement. Sexy thing about me
It's
is
fabulous.
my looks. I'm a sucker for people taking advantage. I think a woman is
What?
I'm a sucker
Jesus.
for people taking advantage. Is that what he said?
That's some dark shit right there. Yeah, let's see. The last two were really weird.
onto the payment. Sexy thing about me is my looks. I'm a sucker for people taking advantage. I think a woman
What?
Ew, did you see the look on his face?
We're taking advantage. He's a gimp. He likes to be a gimp. Throw a mask on me, throw me in a box. Take advantage. He's a gimp.
is
And by the way, look at him. This is kind of what you would expect the gimp to look like, right?
Yes, I would.
hot is when she puts a lot of makeup on. You should date me because I'm good looking.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Date me
Ew.
because I'm good looking.
Yeah, you know.
He must not have any mirrors.
No, we got number 1, Danny. Number 2, Lee. And number 3, Cecil. Number 1 was the guy who could barely keep his dentures in his mouth as he said 2-syllable words. Number 2, Lee, is like a weird sort of cross between, like the guy in those special classes in high school and the valedictorian. I don't understand what's going on with Lee. And then number 3, Cecil, just looks like an NPC if you plugged in fat man with a horny life. And so, DJ Electrify, who are you dating?
Well, Danny looked horrible, and also I'm a little freaked out by his dentures.
All right, Danny. You're out of the running, Danny. All right,
And
you go.
Lee looks kind of like he might eat me, like he might be a cannibal, so I'm a little
Lee!
terrified of him.
We are gonna fuck the guy that looks like a Lego.
Well, that's not gonna happen. I didn't say fuck, I just said
So-
date. Go on a
All
date.
right, DJ Electrify. So, are you locked in?
Yeah, because I figure if he already fell off a train, I could just push him off. And
All right, so who are you picking? Number 3, Cecil.
Oh,
Oh, look at him. That
plus
man
he's
is
like
gonna...
really cushy and like, if I fell down, maybe he could, just protect me and I could bounce right off him. He's so cute. Such a super duper doo.
Yeah, he actually had the most logical sort of outlook on things. Number
Yeah.
2, you're gonna deal with a narcissist who looks like an alien. Number 1, you're gonna guy with have you seen my dentures all day long? Denture Denny is what you're gonna eventually call this guy. Yeah, it's Denture Denny, Luigi Leo. Hey, anyway, you picked right, and that is the winner of tonight's dating.
Oh, I'm so gonna
Right,
get
lady.
you next week.
We got her. We
I'm
got her.
so
She is.
gonna get you.
And so now I get to put that guy's picture on all the advertisement that you picked this man.
Yeah, he's my new
That's the thing.
boyfriend.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.